Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne. I forgot I do need my glasses on for this video. And this is my channel, Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Season 7, Episode 9 of The Flash is Timeless. Sorry, I have not been recording. I've been actually very sick. I couldn't talk for a solid week, so that was fun for me. So, we start off with everyone is very upset, and Speed Force Mom played Barry, and they go off, and the Speed Force Mom is very mad and storms off and leaves. Then Team Flash tries to strategize, and basically it was Barry's fault. So basically when he created the Speed Force back, it created a bunch of other forces. And so, yeah. Then we cut to where Cisco's girlfriend is going to San Francisco for a photo school, and Cisco upgraded her lens to detect kinetic energy, so she'll always be safe. Then we cut to where Barry has a plan, and basically just to wipe the forces and to go back in time and have like a device to absorb those forces so it doesn't happen. Team Flash is against it, and especially Iris. And he's going to go ahead and do it anyway, and Iris storms off and leaves. Then we cut to where she has kinetic energy, and so they want to use her to track down Nora. And Camilla was just like, let's do that. And I was like, okay, sure. So we cut to where we have Irrational Barry, and then Barry talks to the Wells, goes back to, and Wells comes back to help. And so they're going back, and he can create a protective bubble, Wells can. And so Cisco's now on board, and then we get to where Nora is back to ours. Nora might be at her old house, so they go there. And it's creepy AF with a bunch of like weird stuff out. And then we cut to where the time dude shows up, and Dion, and that's Still Force, just kidding, and confronts Barry, and won't let him fix the timeline at all. And basically warns him. Then Dion doesn't care when Barry tries to warn him about Speed Force. Is like very upset. And he gets upset and froze Barry and broke the device, but not the important device that Chester hid before he came. So Cisco is having doubts again and arguing with Barry. Then we cut to where Chester has doubts too, and Wells does as well, but they're still going to go forward with the plan. Then Nora's, so we cut to where there's a big kinetic energy signature coming from Barry's old house. Then we cut to where Barry talks to Joe, and basically he tells them that basically they're like his children and they can change, and gives like Wally as an example. He was an A, and he was a major ass, and he's no longer one. He's one of the most kindest and protective people ever, like in terms of using his powers for good and stuff like that. Helps protect people. Then, anyway, so they go back to the house, and the house is creepy AF. And, of course, Nora's not there. It's a psych force, or whoever. And so Iris wants to help. That's a no. Creates a nightmare for everybody. Then we cut to where Barry goes back in time, and the device works. Then Cisco's back, and he says it's dangerous, and it starts working. And then we cut to where Nora taunts Iris in the nightmare, and Iris actually managed to beat the nightmare. Then we cut to where Barry turns on the device, and Barry's in the lightning and got the particles, and basically it's after creation, like the stuff is still being created regardless. And Barry puts everything back, and because we got to see all of the players in this losing their force and basically disappearing or whatever. But then they all go back. Then, anyway, then Barry and Iris apologize after he gets back. Then Alexa is not alive, and so they brought her back because she went back to being on a permanent vacation. Then they brought her back using I guess Iris is like the lightning rod. So anyway, Wells is leaving again to Cisco, feels okay. Then Camilla and Cisco both say they want to leave Central City. Then Dion is freaking out because Nora meets with him. And that's in the episode. I gave it a strong A just because, like, I thought it was like the time part when Iris and Camilla went to Nora's house because they had like a bunch of stuff from like random periods of time. So it gave that type of vibe that the time thing was there, but it's weird. Anyway, other than that, it was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. Give it a firm A. And that's the end of this video. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.